Hello everyone, welcome to Cloud Pipers. I'm Sachin Kalia. I hope all of you are doing good and safe and healthy during this COVID situation, wherever you are. So far I have created various video demonstration related to Azure RAM, Azure with Terraform, how does it work? There are various Azure DevOps pipeline schemes and you can utilize as per your need. In today's demonstration, I have brought up something new for you, which is related to Azure Storage. And let's look into what is all about that. So I'll be sharing my learning about the soft delete feature for the Azure Storage that is available for Azure Blob and Azure File as well. If we look at the documentation, the soft delete protects your blob and the files data from being accidentally or erroneously modified or deleted. When a soft delete is enabled for Azure Storage, you can secure your blob and the Azure file for and that can be recovered within a specified retention period. So we will be looking into the retention period as well and the practical demonstration about how can we enable soft delete for Azure Storage. So if I say about accidentally deletion or mistakenly deletion about Azure Blob, then consider a use case or a scenario where you have a colleague and somehow he or she has gained some extra privileges to delete a specific blob and mistakenly small step has deleted a specific blob, but once you have enabled the soft deletion for your Azure storage, so you are eligible enough to recover that blob as per your need. So if I see the note, this feature is not yet supported in accounts that have a hierarchical namespace like Azure Data Lake Storage. For now, I won't be jumping into the hierarchical namespace theory, but this is just a information that you can consider while you are enabling this. So about the soft deletion, when a soft delete is enabled on a storage account, like I said earlier, you can recover objects as they have been deleted within a specified data retention period. And if I say data retention period, it is the time duration which you have already specified at the time of enabling the soft deletion. For now, the range is 1 to 365 days, almost a year. So let's look all those things practically. So I'm into my Azure portal. As you can see, I do have Azure storage account. And here, if I scroll down a bit, then we will have blob service and the file service, as you can see. For the blob service, it is there we have an option of data protection, and the for Azure file service, soft deletion is already onto the left side pane, right? So first I'm jumping into the data protection. As soon as you jump into this, you have an option of enabling a blob storage. But prior to this, I'm jumping into my container, jumping into my Azure storage, will open a container and will add some data for the practical demonstration. As you can see, I have already a Azure Talk blog. Azure Talk is a one of our Facebook page. I would highly recommend you to add that and share your learnings and experience across the rest of the members of group. Here I have already added few files for the demonstration. So get back to my Azure storage, going here into the data protection, and we have an option which already exists over here. And as I have shared you earlier, that blob retainment period by default it comes 7 days, but if I scroll towards right side, then we can reach up to 365 days. For this demonstration, we can choose as per your need. By default, it was coming 7. Let me change to 10 and save it. Once we are able to save it, going back to my container where we have already added few files or where we have added some blobs, and we'll try to delete that and we'll see how can we recover that. I'm jumping into my container. I assume you already understand container, and I'm deleting one of the file which is ms azure jpg, right? So here we do have an option to delete. It prompts me a message, are you sure you would like to delete the selected blob or blob into the list state? Are the lockdown for the deletion for the logged, sorry for the lockdown word, for the logged for the deletion and the will be skipped. Folder deletion is not supported and any selected folder will be skipped. So I have checked this. Also delete blob snapshots. Once I have deleted that, as we can see, we do have only 2 blobs left into the container. But once we have enabled soft delete, we should have an option available for us. So at the right side of the screen, show deleted blobs. If I click there, then we have an option about the to enable the soft delete, and we can see that there is a one blob which is named as msSO jpg. We have already deleted that, and how can we undelete or recover that? So once I click onto the right side, we do have an option to undelete, or you can consider it as a recovering of this. And if you click onto the view snapshot, it tells you all those things related to a blob. When yeah, so these are the certain properties. The name was msSO.jpg. It was a blob. Size was almost 6.87 KB, and server encrypted, yes, and there were few e tags available, and status is currently deleted, and the deleted time was today 28th of June around 2:58:31 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Yeah. So if I click on undelete, then I should be able to see that over here. As you can see, we have recovered our data. Let me close this window. As you can see, we have recovered our data after enabling a soft delete. So I hope it clears certain questions which you may have wondering related to what is all about the soft deletion of a specific blob. The same way it goes for file, right? But there is a some restriction. Consider a scenario, you have a folder, and in that you would have n numbers of file. Once you delete that folder, that it won't be in position to recover that folder. So this is just an addition to the soft delete part. So I hope I tried to cover the desired topic about the soft deletion for a Azure storage. How can we enable and how can we get a benefit of that while recovering our data, and how can we set a specified or the desired retention period. I hope it was good. So thank you so much for listening me, and keep I'll be exchanging more videos into the upcoming days as well.